Hello and welcome. My name's Heather and this is Willy Willy Sheep Sheep. It's a channel usually all about cross stitch, and I just will show you my whips and what I'm working on and other cross stitchy stuff. So I hope you've all been really well over the past couple of weeks. I've got plenty of stitching done as always. I have got a bit done. I don't actually have very much to show you, so this could be a bit of a quick one today. Probably not. I always say that and it still ends up being about half hour long, but it might be a quick one. We'll see. So I have a few things to show you. I did actually write notes, believe it or not. I have a few things to show you. A couple of new releases from people that have just caught my eye. Just stuff for Christmas. Coming up for Christmas. One is a sal. The other one I'm not actually sure if it's a part of a sal or if it's a standalone pattern, but I just like the pattern, so I'm going to show you it. And then a little shop update as well. But as I say, I have been stitching as normal over the past couple of weeks, but I've only got stitching on 3 things. One of the things I have a wee plan for it, so I'm going to share that with you as well. So I'll make a start. I don't think there's no real great life update or anything. You will hear because I have the 2 dogs in with me. Good girl, Josie. She's up in the chair now, so hopefully you'll stay there. Yes, you will. Come on up here. You gonna come up here and show people? Oh, here they're all up now. That was a real great idea. So we have Josie, and then over here is Dorothy. Oh, aren't you good girls? Yes, you both are. Yes, you're gonna have to move if I'm going to be showing the people what I have been stitching on. Yes. Yes. This is what I said in my other video about they would be on my head. This is what usually happens day in, day out when you sit down. Right, are you going to go over to your seat? Yes. Right, come on, over to the seat. Alright. Right, there we go. I think everybody's settled. I hope everybody's settled. Yeah, well, hopefully for 5 minutes anyway. Okay, so I will start by showing you what I've been stitching on. I'll show you this the right road because actually when I was setting up and trying to set the camera up to make sure everything looked okay, I was holding this the wrong road. So yes, I've got it the right road now. Okay, this is Summer Plums by the Artsy Housewife. And I'm hoping to have shown you the picture of it and also where I was previously with it. I'm hoping I took a picture. I'm nearly sure I did. And this is where I am at now with it. So I'm really pleased with that. And believe it or not, I've actually ironed everything this week. I got the iron out, didn't know what it had, but I got it out and it worked. So this is Summer Plums by the Artsy Housewife. And I really wanted to, before I put this one away, I wanted to get this section of the roof done because the house in this one is, whoa, it's a big house, so it is. It doesn't particularly look that big, but when you start stitching it is big. But I love that one. I love the colours of the plums, and I've actually got a little bit of thread there I forgot to cut off. I actually seen it when I was ironing and I still forgot to cut it off. So that is Summer Plums. As I said, I can't remember if that was a Patreon pattern or if I got it through her Patreon shop. That I'm not 100% sure. But the fabric I'm using is an 18 count and it's Coffee Craft Fabrics, Megan. So there's no name to it, but it's blue with like a grey mottling, dark blue grey mottling over it, so it's lovely. So as I say, I'm loving stitching on that. I did do a good bit on it and I would like to get back to it, but as I say, it'll be I'll share my plans as we go on. Right, that was that one. Number 2 that I stitched on is Christmas Village. I'm going to go with Christmas Village, and it is by TAMStitchDesigns. Always forget that one. It's in her Etsy shop, and it's still there. It's still there. So again, what it looked like before I started this run of stitching, and this is what it looks like now. So I am really pleased with this one. I love stitching on it, but my only problem is what I said was with in the last video, I think, is stitching on dark fabric is getting harder, especially at night time now. But I persevered and still love it. Still love that one. So as you can see from the pictures, I did actually get a good bit stitched on it. I had all the figures there. If you give me 1 second, I will get the figures because I did actually want to share those with you. So 1 second. Okay, back again, and I've got Pattern Keeper up and going. And so in total there's 40,000 stitches in this. Now, because I'm doing it on the navy fabric, I took out all the dark background. It is a dark navy stitching, so all that has already been took out and is included in these figures, but I haven't stitched it. So there's 40,000 stitches in total, counting the navy ones. And so far it's saying I have done 15,787. So as I say, there is, I don't know if it shows you. No. I can't see where it says that I can, you know, originally how many navy stitches there was originally, but because I've marked them all done at 0, so I'm not sure how many. I don't know what my true stitch count is, but in total, counting the navy, it's 15,787, which is 39.47%. So that's not bad. I thought I had reached the 40%, but I would like to actually get to the 50% before the end of the year. So if I could maybe get that, that'll be great. But as I was saying, I use Pattern Keeper. I like it. I don't know what anybody else sort of uses. I've heard of a few. There's Pattern Keeper, there's Markup XP, is it? And Saga was a new one I've heard of for Apple products. But I've used Pattern Keeper, touch all the wood. I haven't had really any issues with it. I just bought this cheap, it's a Lenovo tablet. I just bought it cheap. I think it was in like the New Year sale last year, to keep it on. And it's the only thing I use the tablet for. But I like it. I like it. Just, it's remembering myself. If I've been using it regularly through the month, it's remembering myself maybe at the end of the month, start of the month, till email my progress to myself, just in case anything does happen. And it's that I'm maybe not that great at and remembering to do, but it works for me, so I like it. So let me know what you think. Do you use Pattern Keeper or the Apple equivalent? Do you like just paper and highlighter, which to be honest is my most used method at the minute. I really only use Pattern Keeper for my big full coverage patterns. And as for like importing a pattern into it, taking a photograph and stuff, I think I tried that way back whenever I first got it. It didn't work. I couldn't figure it out, and I just went, no, I'm not dealing with that. So no, I just sort of use it for my big full coverages, and I'm happy enough with it. So that is that. So yes, that was sort of went on a tangent there. So that was for Christmas Village, and I have almost, that is almost 40% of it. So I'm more than happy with that. More than happy with that, which is good. And that's just as Vigart, and I'm nearly sure that's 18 count, that one. And then we're on to the last one that I stitched on, which is Witch Training Academy by Barrick. Absolutely love and adore this one. So again, all the pictures hopefully. And this is how far I have got with it over the past few nights. So I absolutely love this one. I can't say it enough, and I'm gonna rave on about it and on about it. So there was a whoopsie during the week. If you follow me on Instagram, I put it on my stories. This witch here was a whoopsie. I don't know what way I counted it. Instead of counting it, I was counting it from the hair, but instead of counting it from the flick up, I counted it from the flick down, and I ended up being about 5 stitches out. So I ended up five stitches out, as in I was 5 stitches down from the moon. There's five stitches more of a space here. So I thought when I done it, or when I realised I'd done it, I went, you know what, it'll be fine. It's only 5 stitches, it'll be fine. Footered at the wee star, or the orange motif. Got it sorted and thought, you know what, it'll be fine. That was okay. Went to bed that night, did not have a great night's sleep for whatever reason, but every time I woke up, I kept thinking, I need to move that witch. I need to move that witch. And the more I thought about it, by the time morning come, I was like, I'm moving that witch. So throughout the day, my thread picker came out, and you know it's serious business when the thread picker comes out. With just got it all unpicked, and just started that night. So I've actually figured out I can do a witch a night. So at the minute, I'll maybe put the picture back up again here. At the minute, I have 1 witch left to do. I need to finish the bottom part of the crescent of the moon, which then will let me get the pumpkins on and the little cat. And then there's just the smattering of bats and stars. I'm not sure, wee motif stars. That is what's left. So I had said out loud, I would like to get this done by the end of October. But at that stage, I didn't have the wee couple of witches done, or I think I had 1 done, and then whenever I had to unpick it, that's when I thought, I'm never going to get this done by the end of the month. But I sat the other night, and then, as I say, it takes me 1 night to do a witch, and I thought, that's not bad. You've only 1 more witch to do, which is another night. The bats, I could do 4 or 5 of the bats easily in a night, along with the other wee motif. And then that just leaves the bottom, the crescent and the pumpkins and the little cat. And I thought, the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I could get this done by the end of the month if I really tried. I know I'm saying this out loud, so now I'm sort of putting myself in a position where I'm now going to have to do this. But I am going to try my hardest to get this finished by Halloween. So my next video might not be the most exciting, because it'll probably be mostly this, depending on how I'm getting on. So that's what it's like so far, and hopefully by the next one if I'm not finished, I'm going to be very, very close to being finished. But I love her. I do. I love her and all her wee witchy friends. So that's the plans for that one. So hopefully I'm just going to stitch in this. If I maybe have a night where I'm like, I just don't fancy witch stitching anymore, I'll go to something else and fit her in it. But my main priority is getting this done now. And I really do want to get it done. I'm not sure when I started her, if I started her last year, if it was the year before. I know she has maybe set for a wee while, so, but something tells me it was only last year that I started her, so I maybe don't feel too bad. But that's the plans. That's the plans. And then, as I say, the Christmas village, I would like to get it up to 50% before Christmas, or at Christmas time, which should be okay, I think. I hope, but we'll see. We'll not look past Halloween just yet. Halloween, that's fine. And I actually didn't realise, it wasn't during the week, it was, I was asking about holidays, my husband, what holidays were off for Halloween and stuff. And then he says, that's the weekend, the clocks go back. And then I was like, no, because the 31st is a Friday. And I was like, no, the clocks will go back, and like, this is Saturday the 11th that I'm filming this. And I'm like, that is like 2 weeks from today. I just can't believe that it has just come around so quick, or it feels like it has anyway. It really does. And I don't know, I feel like I say that to everybody, it's coming around so quick. So even saying that about Christmas, about getting to 50%, we'll see. I could be being very optimistic here, but we'll see. Sure, what is it if you can't be optimistic? We'll see. Right, so that was all my stitching. That's everything. That was my plans for what's to come. So that's everything that way. Right, we'll go on to new releases then. So there's two that have sort of stuck out. I don't normally really do new releases or anything, not unless I've got the patterns coming into the shop, but these two, they really stuck out. I love the look of them whenever I've seen them, and one of them I might be purchasing. Yeah, might be. We'll see anyway. So the first one is, I just need my phone for a little second just to make sure I get all the names correct. So the first from the Primitive Hair, and if I'm able to get a picture, I will put it up. Hopefully I'll be able to get a picture, for I don't want to be talking about these and not being able to show them to you. But it is a Primitive Hair, and it is from the Christmas collection, and it's the Yule Hair. It is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. She has shown like up close of it. Again, if I can get any of these pictures, I'll share these with you. But Yule Hair, absolutely brilliant. She also has available the fabric. I'm not sure if the threads are there, but you can buy the fabric. It is a printed fabric on, I think it's 32 count. I could be completely wrong here when I'm saying this, but it's a linen. I'm 99% sure it's a linen, but it's a printed one. Well, if I'm able to get the picture up, you'll see how stunning it is. That is the fabric that you can buy. So I have looked at it. I have looked at the pattern. We'll see how that goes. I just thought it was, I'm not even going to say it's unusual. It's not even, it's just stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just simple, a hair, but the beautiful holly, the colours, it's the fabric as well, really does make it. So that was the first one. The other one, now I have said about them before, and I need to open it to make sure I get their name right. So this one, this is a sal, a stitch along. It's a free sal, so you can go to their website. It's not released yet, but you can go to their website, you sign up for it, and they have dates. I'm not sure if it's a Friday or Monday, what, but it will all be there, and it's, if you follow them on social media. Sorry, it is Historic Stick Muster. If you follow them, they have a full post, and it lets you know everything, all the details about it. The dates that, it's the 4 dates that the sal is being released on, and as I say, all details are there. From the 1st of November, they are releasing a kit, basically. You're able to buy it from, I think, the 1st to the end of November, and it's maybe at a reduced price. It's definitely at a reduced price for a certain amount of time. And then the sal's released at the end of the end of November, and it's for the 4 weeks up to Christmas. So it will take you right up to Christmas. It's not something, well, I suppose if you're a quick stitcher, you could have it done for Christmas, but it's not something I would have done for Christmas, not if it's over four parts. But they explain all this, why it is so close to Christmas. That is all explained. It's the post. It's a really good post, so it is. But it's Historic Stick Muster. I'm not sure if it is on their website yet. I know the last time I looked it wasn't, and that's where I think it's going to be up on the website from the start of November. But I'll leave a link for the website below in case you're interested in it. But check out their posts on their social media. Stacey Alexander, 911 Stitcher, she has shared the social media post on her Facebook group, the 911 Stitcher. So all the details are there too if you happen to be part of that group. So they are the 2 sals, or one sal, one pattern that I had to share with you because I thought they were gorgeous. So that's that. Next we will go on to a little shop update, and I think then that'll be us, but a little shop update first. Okay, shop update. I'm going to start with the Christmas magazines because I want to get that, let anybody who maybe has bought one off me, just to let them know. I sent out an email earlier today, so I hope if anybody has any questions that at the minute that'll answer them. But there's just been a hold up with the magazines, me getting the magazines. They had been ordered, had been dispatched and all, so the distributor has done their part as well, and of course it's the parcel company that's holding everything up. So they are sitting in clearance. I had sent the email out this morning, I hadn't heard anything. All I know is they had asked me for details, I had sent the details on, which should clear the package. I was able to get, well, I was able to get through. I was able to speak to AI, and going by the information that it gave me, the parcel should be delivered to me on Monday. I am not putting that out as writ on stone because I was told that it was going to be here with me on Friday, and it didn't arrive. So if it arrives on Monday, I will be over the moon, and I will be working as hard as I can to get them out and away on Tuesday. But that's just a little update in the magazines. They are taking longer than I expected, and normally they would have been here. I have never had an issue before. This is the first time I've had an issue, and of course it would be when everybody's waiting on them. So, but no, the minute they arrive with me, they are going to be straight out the door, and whoever has it pre-ordered, they'll be on their way to you. So that Christmas magazines, that's the main thing, so it is. So there's a few patterns still to go up onto the website. I have the majority of all the needlework patterns up now. Still need to get the fabric up, which is really annoying me that I haven't got it up yet. So once I get this video done, I'm going to go in and I'm going to start ploughing away and getting a bit more on. But I wanted to show you, oh, I've lifted something that don't need a lift there. I just wanted to show you some of the patterns that I am putting up, or that'll be up hopefully over the weekend here. It's always nice to see new patterns. I always like seeing them because there's people buy things that I wouldn't necessarily look out for, and I like just seeing different options. There's ones that like I can't remember now. No, I can't remember actually who I seen it off. I thought it was, but no, I'm not sure. It was a beachy one. It was definitely not anything I'd have went out of my way to look for, to stitch. But when I seen the person stitching it, it was beautiful. And that's, if they hadn't shown it, I would never have thought of buying it. So that's why I always do like watching people's hauls, just to see, and also just to be bloody nosy if nothing else. So anyway, although this isn't a haul, this is a shop update. But we have a couple of memorabilia. So first one is Blackbird. We have that one. And the next one is Beauty. This one I am sure was out last year, is Mary Mary. So she will be coming onto the website as well. So we have those two memorabilia. There are others, but these are the ones I just sort of lifted quickly. We have Dirty Annie's. Now I showed this, this was part of my haul, but I just want to show it again. I love it. It's a Franciscan prayer sampler. So we have that. And we have another from Dirty Annie's, is support your local murder. And actually saying that, there was murder going on in my backyard this morning. I couldn't believe it. I come down this morning, was getting all dogs, everybody all sorted, and looked out the window and I seen this bird sitting on the fence, and I was like, that's not a crow. And then I was like, it was sort of that dawn stage, so the light wasn't great. That's my excuse anyway, because I sort of went, is that a pigeon? And I was like, no, it's not, it's too sleek for a pigeon. So that was okay. Went out onto the back porch and I thought, that's a hawk. Continued on out into the utility room and I was like, yeah, that's a sparrowhawk, right? So that was okay. It actually looked like it was hurt, or it had been stunned, just the way it was flapping, and it wasn't actually flying properly and stuff. And I was like, keep a wee eye for that. So that was alright. Went up the stairs, telling the husband, come back down again. It had been a minute or two. Come back down again. Was about to let the dogs out. Thought, I don't even know what made me look out into the back garden. And there it was, eating away happily at another wee bird. So there was murder all over the backyard this morning. So that was, support your local murder. So that was what was going on this morning in our backyard. Then we have a couple from Counting Puddles, and that's it. So we have Patchwork Angel. She is stunning. And as usual from Lindsay, there's a couple of specialty stitches in it, but they are all, everything is all explained on the back of the pattern. So it is. She's very, very good at that. And last one is Magical Snowflakes, which I absolutely adore. And this one is actually one from last year, but it's beautiful. So why not? So as I say, those will be going up onto the website hopefully today, if not tomorrow morning by the latest, hopefully. But I'll see how I get through them. But that is everything for this week. So again, I hope you have a great couple of weeks coming forward for stitching. I hope you know all your plans and all your stitches all fall into place, and the frog is nowhere to be seen. We don't want him anywhere near us. Nobody at all is to get him. So we'll put that out into the universe and hopefully that'll all work out for us all. So I hope you have a nice couple of weeks ahead of you, and I will see you soon. Bye!